If the Packers end up letting these two people walk in free agency, I'm gonna be a very upset Packer fan. What is up, everybody? It is Jason from Jason Sports Clips back with another video today. And there were some rumors yesterday. I'm recording this as of Saturday. There were some rumors on Friday saying that the Aaron Jones and the Green Bay Packers are trying to meet up to possibly lower his salary cap. And if they basically don't, they might release him, at least according to the report. But before we get into any of that, I want you to subscribe if you like the Packers. Subscribe if you like the NFL because it takes 2 seconds and I post content for the Packers and NFL. But let's get into it. All right, so the first player I do want to talk about real quick is A.J. Dillon. There was a report yesterday saying that he is possibly probably not coming back to the Packers, and honestly, unfortunately, I do agree with this. Even though he's a great guy, great teammate and all that, he's just not worth the money he's gonna get for a number two running back. And 26 years old, he's been in the league for about 4 to 5 years, something in that range. And if he does come back to the Green Bay Packers, it's going to be only for a number two running back. And his projected salary for next year, whenever he does sign a contract, is about 2 to 4 million. And for already a running back position that's already not high in salary, that's not worth it for a number two running back. And like I said, we already got other problems with their other running back. But that'll be in a minute or two. I'll talk about that. But unfortunately, AJ Dillon is just really inconsistent. He's old. Well, he wasn't always hurt until this last season. He was hurt like I think half the year, and he would have really good games, and then some games he just can't get 2 yards per carry. And he's always been just a straight run through you guy, which is good. We needed something like that for number two, but he's not a good pass catcher. Unfortunately, he did drop a lot of balls with the Packers, but he wasn't known for that. He's known for just running you over, and he is still relatively young. But like I said, for a number two running back, he's just not worth that money at all for $2 to $4 million a year. And I'm not shocked about the Packers not re-signing him, most likely. But that's only my thoughts about AJ Dillon. I hope he does get signed for. He will get signed for sure, but hopefully it's somewhere out of the NFC North. That's all I gotta say. And now the big report from Aaron Jones and his camp and possibly the Packers. It was reported by Tom Silverstein yesterday saying that the Packers and Aaron Jones' agent are trying to negotiate a possible lower salary cap, take a pay cut, and then he came right back with another report saying that their Packers are not trying to lower salary cap. Now, granted, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. The Packers, they're in a weird spot because we already have enough money as it is right now. And Aaron Jones already took a pay cut last year. He already took 5 million off of his contract, and if the Packers somewhat release him, if he don't want to restructure his deal or take a pay cut, and I think that's really sad if I had to be honest. He's 30 years old. He's on his last year of his contract, and this dude's an absolute baller. Like, when he's on the field, he's quite literally a difference maker. You can look at the Cowboys game. You can look at the 49er game in the playoffs. He's a baller. And I know he's getting up there in age. He has possibly 3 to 4 years left on, until maybe he retires, but he's still worth that $17 million. I think that's his cap hit around. And as of right now, we still don't even need to restructure him or take a pay cut because we're in the positive in cap space. Now, if we're like a negative 20, ooh, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened there. But if we're like negative 20 or negative 30, then I would completely understand why the Packers are forcibly trying to say, hey, take a pay cut or, you're going to have to get shit canned. Sorry for cursing. It is what it is. But, if the Packers end up releasing him, it's only going to save the Packers $5 million this year. It's not like it's going to be like a $20 million cap hit like David Bakhtiari. But, the chances of Aaron Jones being released is very, very, very low. So it's I would say under 10% or less. If the Packers are forcibly trying to take him, give him a pay cut, and he's saying, no, screw you, I want my money this year, that's the only chance he's going to get released. But I can't believe that this report even came out. And like I said, Tom Silverstein even said that he wasn't trying to make it look like the Packers are trying to, restructure him or that's it. But I thought I'd give my thoughts and opinions on this real quick because I mean this is both of our running backs. Like I said, AJ Dillon is like 95% gone. He's most likely a free agent, or unless he's gonna take $1 million, in which there's no way in hell. And then Aaron Jones, I mean, if we end up letting him walk, he's gonna get some money in free agency. Even though he's 30 years old, just like Derrick Henry and a couple other really good running backs out there, he's gonna get signed immediately. Shit, maybe even the Cowboys. Um, but that wraps up this video. You know, if you like it, hit that like button, subscribe if you're brand new. And yeah, definitely leave your thoughts and opinions on this because this is definitely interesting. But I'm out of here. Deuces.